Hello everyone. Here we go again. It's a new day in the world of Fallout 4. So, let us together venture forth. Alright, so let's check on our compass. There's a few locations around. This one over here catches my eye. We're going to have to take our time here, guys, because we've got our early morning save. And we can't save until tonight unless we commit ourselves to a zone. As previously mentioned, I'll start to put the explanation for the semi-permadeath save system into the description, so I don't have to go over it over and over again. Refer to the description if you would like to know more. But for now, all you have to know is it's extremely brutal and requires quite a careful and tactical approach to gameplay. Lots of retreating. Okay, so this was the abandoned shack. We don't have a level? No. Oh. The Real AI mod has had an update. I forget what it was called, but it's an optional additional element. Tell you what, let me very quickly refresh my memory. So it's called Real AI Untethered, and so essentially what it means is, after a little bit of I guess developed insight from the mod author, a lot of people are commenting how chaotic the AI, the enemies are. Chaotic in the sense of unpredictable and just kind of wandering around in various places. And so he's essentially tried to kind of tether them a little bit more to their respective kind of domains. Essentially. So basically giving it a little bit more realism. So yeah, let's see how it plays out. Link in the description to the Real AI mod and the untethered or tethered edition. Let's have a little look over this way. Oh, okay. This is back at the... Oh, I see. Yep, we've already been here. Look, since we're doing a bit of a mod review in this series, I figure I should give you a little bit more of a better explanation. So this additional element, Untethered Real AI, NPCs can now move around more freely. They can act even more independently. Only affects generic NPCs. All specific packages related to scenes and quests are untouched. You'll see animals, enemies, and various other inhabitants of the world in places other than their spawn points. Dungeon inhabitants will sometimes patrol and guard the surrounding territory. NPCs can now access places they couldn't before. Made with Real AI in mind, but works on its own. Extremely lightweight. So yeah, should not cause performance issues. Also, kind of still a work in progress. He mentions here that NPCs now have a lot more verticality than before. Alrighty. That'll do. I had to go into a little bit more detail, you know. We're supposed to be doing a bit of a kind of mod review along with our gameplay here, so you know, I'll update you as the mod updates and I learn more about it. I will update you as things develop. Let's have a wander down here. So we're not tethered. Speaking of tethering, we're not tethered to that site that we were in before. Other than that's where we have our save. We can go anywhere we want. Wander around the world and explore. So here's one thing I'm noticing already psychologically. So when I see one of these mole rats, up to now, I would expect it to be here, like around other mole rats, because very rarely are those things alone. You know, you would expect it to be near some sort of den, or if I'm wandering through this area and I see one, I expect others to jump out of the ground. But, okay, so we have some more over there. Oh, that's a dog, never mind. So yeah, it seems like maybe one mole rat can wander off by itself. Maybe it's the same with these dogs. Usually they're in packs, aren't they? But at the same time, you just don't know. Okay, let's have a look up this way. Okay, I'm not seeing much around here so far. Wait, we've got some movement up here. Blood bugs, it looks like. Okay, they're chasing a Brahmin. As I guess they would, right? Being blood bugs, you know, they have to eat. They have to live somehow. So I will try to, when we discover a location, I will try to fully clear it and explore it then. Because in all likelihood, once I discover a location, if I leave it, you know, there's a very good chance I won't return. And if I'm looking at my map or my compass, and I see that I've already discovered that location, I feel like I'm not likely to head back to it. So yeah, when we discover a location for the first time, if possible, I'll do my best to fully explore it at that time. That radstag just knocked over a car, and we found a short pipe rifle. I suppose, you know, a little bit of hunting wouldn't hurt, gathering a bit of meat. That was way too many rounds. Mostly because of the terrible hitboxes on that structure. Now there's a graveyard symbol over here. And we also need a drink. I'm not sure if we have many bottles on us. If we do, they will be in our backpack. So we might stop and have a look when we come across a water source. Now let's I was going to say let's watch these dogs, but let's not. We obviously alerted someone to our presence. Oh, we discovered the gravesite. That bastard came from behind us. Wow. Oh, I'm pressing shift there. No wonder there was a problem. Okay. I don't think I've got much stamina. That's a lot of dogs. Oh my god, that's too many dogs. Oh my god. There's about 12 dogs. That wasn't even a kill. We're dead. Gotta run. How long are they going to follow us for? That is an extremely big pack of dogs. Oh my god, look at them. Guys, this is death. I feel like I should probably check my health. Yep. Wow, this is a lot. They're trying to surround me. That was an insane amount of dogs, and their behavior was inappropriate. Right, here we go again. Back to the beginning. Now, the reason I paused then, I was gonna say, sometimes I like to try to retrace my steps because, you know, I want to kind of discover these locations and get them out of the way. But at the same time, I won't, because, you know, constantly doing the same thing over and over again just gets tedious and boring. Now, as I say that, and as I was saying that, I thought about potentially what we could do. Now, I'll tell you what, I think I'll let you decide on this, right? If you're watching this episode, now, it'll be a few days. This episode will have been released. I will have carried on playing this game for a while. So for the next couple episodes that you're going to see, you won't notice any difference. But let me know, how do you feel about the idea of potentially saving? I don't know whether this would work with the idea of hardcore gameplay. Basically, potentially saving at every newly discovered location. That's a tricky one. I like the idea of it, because then obviously, you know, you're gonna slowly tick off all of the locations on the map. But at the same time, it's not very hardcore, is it? So that's tricky. I will let you guys decide. Do you prefer the tension and insanity and frustration of me needing to very carefully play this game? Or would you rather see me actually make progress towards the exploration element? I'll let you guys decide, alright? And whatever gets the most... the most votes wins. Now, I've just remembered one element that I introduced in situations like this, where the game can get... Oh, we've got somebody chasing us here. The gameplay can get extremely tedious when you're dying all the time and you're not making any progress. So what I ended up doing was, wherever we had our little base, our base of operations, I could return to that location and save at any time. Now, honestly, I think I'm going to have to implement that for the sake of making progress in this series. Especially given the fact that this person seems to be pursuing me across the entire goddamn map. Which is next level ridiculous. Yeah, alright, we're going to do it. So I'm returning to our little location. This is going to be our save location up here, guys. So I can retreat here at any time and save. Which still feels pretty hardcore, if you ask me. Now, who the hell is shooting at us? This doesn't feel like Fallout 4. I'll be honest with you, it doesn't feel like the same game right now. I feel like I'm playing Stalker Anomaly or something. Like, we're literally being suppressed here. Okay, I can save now, but I won't. I'll save after this encounter. Yeah, that bugger's coming for us, isn't he? Or is he? Okay, he's not. Maybe he fleed. Right, we've got someone coming up. What's that? Oh, wait, that's my stuff, isn't it? Oh, yeah, of course. This is our base then, because we've got a load of gear stashed here. Nope. Oh, he shot me at the same time, but we got a shotgun. Okay, he's got friends. This feels mental right now. I need to stop looting as well. We're being shot at from all sides here, guys. We've been surrounded. Whoa. Should have saved, shouldn't I? Right, well, Bedford Station, okay, that's... Let me put a marker on that. Just so I can see it on the compass. Well, we're learning, guys. We're learning about the depths of this system. So what we end up needing to do is head out, explore 1 or 2 locations, scavenge, and then return to our base location. Alright, so let's focus maybe with that in mind. Two or 3 locations. Now, I don't know where he came from. Well, we saw where he came from. He just spawned in right in front of us. I think, in all honesty, so far, that's been the only kind of questionable element of what I've experienced. Now, I'm not sure how I feel about enemies kind of spawning in front of us. Like that one did, and a few of them have so far we've seen. But I don't know what that's, like I said in the last episode, I don't know whether that's anything to do with the real AI mod, or is it another mod I've got installed. I've never seen that happen before, and I've also never used this mod list FO4ME, and I've also never used real AI, so obviously that raises a couple of potential questions around exactly what that could be doing that. But we'll work with it for now. Where's our base? So this feels like a sensible moment to retreat, considering we're in the middle of a... Yeah, we're in the middle of a rad storm. Not that this will protect us from the rad storm. At least I don't think it will. But it's going to allow us to save. Alright, interesting. I'm going to keep hold of this. I'll put them on. And the rest of this stuff we'll keep hold of for now. We haven't picked up any junk anyway, except that. The radiation I can handle. Let's get those goggles on. Sounds like a radstag. Oh, Brahmin, okay. Well, let's head out anyway. We've got our save. Let's head out and see if we can find an indoor location nearby. What's this? It's a little campsite, okay. Okay, we've got a shop here. I think Radio Shack. Oh yeah. Didn't we discover this in the last episode? Yes, we did. That's what happened last time as well. So, okay, I feel good about this. I feel good about being able to retreat to the base. I always seem to forget that rule until situations like this happen. You know, we need to be able to retreat and save, otherwise we just never make any progress. Clearly it's going to be tough enough anyway. Let's head to this bunker symbol this way. Try and get out of the radiation. Who have we got here?
Got the best armor in these parts.
Oh, I see.
Got company.
So we do have a quick trade option. So he's just got armor. He's got junk as well. And he's got some ammo. I'll leave him with one. I don't think that's his ammo. But we'll leave him with one anyway, just so he can still shoot if it is his ammo. Okay.
Where'd you go?
What is that? Oh, rad roach. I'm not going to fight this because I'll end up hitting somebody by accident. but I will loot their corpses. Okay, we actually need to get out of here. Radiation's gone through the roof. Actually, this bunker symbol is a gunner's location up there, so we are not heading towards that. I know there's an indoor location around here, but there's also a shit ton of ghouls, isn't there? Unless it's those ghouls. Whoa, who's shooting at me? Unless he was shooting at this ghoul. Okay, anyway. Still not indoors. Is there an indoor location in here? Oh, maybe that was modded. Okay. I'm going to keep taking stuff while we can. You know, all of this will come in handy to us at some point. We can't save, so let's bear that in mind. I mean, I think I've got Radaway, so maybe we don't have to worry too much. Yeah, we've got 2 lots of Radaway, so that's good. But really, we just want to watch our life. Looks like the storm will be clearing soon. Yep, storm's clearing, that's good. Okay, let's head down here. Oh, I see. Alright, let's go for a dip. Okay, we've got some power armor. Well, give me that. That's valuable. I don't ever play with power armor. Just a personal kind of choice. I prefer not to. So we'll sell the fusion core. And let's have some Radaway and get a drink. Suppresses our immunity for over an hour. Wow. So that makes us more likely to get sick, doesn't it? We're a little bit parched. Okay, let's have some food. Alright, so we're properly satiated. Satiated. Honestly, I think we should probably head back to base to get our save in. And so the 8 AM and 8 PM save basically means it's a safeguard, so when I'm out in the world, I can still save somewhere out in the world at 8 AM or 8 PM. Don't get me wrong, you know, for those of you who haven't watched my channel for very long, I know there's a lot of new subscribers lately, especially from this series, episode 1. I don't take these things lightly. When I come up with these systems, you've collected an issue of Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor. Permanently gain better prices when buying from a vendor. I will go as long as I can. I don't abuse these systems is what I'm trying to say. It takes a lot to make me save. Alright, CVC Story Lady 14, Casey at the bat.
And now, boys and girls, it's time for the Story Lady.
Today's story is one I call Casey at the Bat. Once upon a time, there was an important baseball game in the town of Mudville. It was the last half of the 9th inning, and Mudville had fallen behind by 3 runs. But there was still hope. The bases were loaded. Up to bat came the mighty Casey, who was also loaded. Casey was everybody's hero and got lots of jobs shaving on TV and posing for bubblegum cards. As Casey strode to the plate, the crowd let out a big roar. The pitcher pitched. Strike 1, the umpire yelled. Casey laughed. Strike 2, cried the umpire. Now was the time. The pitcher wound up. Casey gritted his teeth. Then it began to rain. Casey was so relieved, he passed out at home plate and drowned.
Thank you, Story Lady. Tune in again, boys and girls, when the Story Lady will tell you what really goes on in prison.
Alrighty. Okay, kind of quirky, aren't they? But kind of cool. I was just thinking of lockpicking, but it's all the way down here. I guess perception, weapons accuracy, and VATS. Let's do it. So, what I'll do here is, I'm going to make a note that we haven't fully explored Mystic Pines. Okay, so that's been noted, so we can come back here at some point with advanced locksmith, advanced lockpicking, and you know, clear the area fully. Now it's got me wondering how this mod would feel in some of these mod lists like Ground Zero. How would it impact the zombies? And even like the older, so there's the survivalist version which only has the normal zombies, I think. I didn't get too high a level in the series yet. But I've still got the old installation with the, you know, all the freak zombies, the crazy ones. So we could install it in that. Oh, okay. Are we in Lexington? We're not ready for this. We're not ready for Lexington yet. Not when we've got this much progress under our belt. Oh no. Are we being pursued? I think we're being pursued. We are. So it looks like these guys are just going to pursue us across the map. If they get a bee in their bonnet about us. Maybe. Maybe not. Interesting. I'm going to look into it between this episode and the next episode. I want to see what the settings are in this FO4ME mod list with regards to view distance on enemies or entities, characters, because it's definitely a problem if they're appearing here at this distance, but they can see us from miles away. It could be something in the INI file, so I'll look into that myself. Right, now where are we here? We're quite close to our little home location. So it's slowly coming together. It always takes a good, 3, 4, 5 episodes to work out the tweaks with these little systems. And eventually you've got everything in place. But it's all very adaptive, Given that these mods change the gameplay up so drastically sometimes. You have to be able to tweak things on the go. Alright, cool. So that's one thing that's definitely sticking out is the draw distance. Here we go. The draw distance on enemies at the moment is not quite satisfactory for my liking. No, I want the bladed tire iron back, please. And let's drop off. Is that going to replace that? Let's just have a look. Yeah, so it's a hat. And, oh yeah, I need to learn to look over here at this flashing thing. It tells you basically what it covers. Great. So let's drop off the gas mask. We've got a right leg there too. Keep all this stuff for now unless it's not cooked. We'll keep the Nuka-Cola. And we'll drop off this fusion core. We picked up a shotgun too, didn't we? Did we? Did I grab it? Oh, or did I die? Oh, I died, didn't I? Yeah, I died from the Molotov. Damn it. Okay, let's get this gear equipped. And we'll drop off our junk. For now. Eventually we'll set up like turrets and things like that, but we're not going to do that now. It's too unimmersive, We've got enough gear to do that stuff. But I like to keep things immersive as possible. Alright, let's head over to Lexington. So we've got our save now. We can be a little bit braver. I forget exactly where it was. This way, yeah. So we can be a bit braver now. Because we don't lose all that progress. So if you saw this before pop up, you don't have anything assigned to slot 3 or slot 2. This is the Fallout 4 hotkeys mod, which is another one of those mods that I just can't play without. Allowing you to, well, essentially you can have an infinite number of hotkeys. Not quite, but you know what I mean. You could have 40 different items hotkeyed across the keyboard. All customizable to whatever combination of keys you want. With various modifier keys, etc, etc. So you've got Shift 1, Control 1, Alt 1, yeah. 1, 11 and 21, you can assign all of those. Shift 2, Control 2, Alt 2, etc, etc. Funny thing is though, ever since I first installed that mod, and then as my playstyle evolved, started to play more immersively and realistically, I don't use it anywhere near as much. Say for example, if I had 2 pistols, and I wanted this one on 2, I could have another one on shift 2, and then if I had another pistol, control 2, and then, I don't know, an AK on 3, another rifle on 3, shift 3, etc. So, you know, handy if you're a little bit... I like to be a bit organised and methodical. Anyway, let's get back into the game. Ghouls in there, isn't it? Now, you know what we could do here? This was something I was thinking of doing earlier. Is heading into Corvega. Just because, well, one, we commit ourselves to a zone, which means we're allowed to save when we get in there. 2, we get a really good sense of the mod and the real AI mod and how it's going to impact gunplay. And 3, we would come out with a lot of gear. A lot of loot. Although, we could do this one instead. Let's let them handle the ghouls. Or the ghouls handle them. Where are they going? So we've got an automatic reload there. They're going up there. Well, there's your verticality at work. Obviously, that one's not after me. So they're way more independent, aren't they? How interesting. Did I just see another item there? Here we go. Now, speaking of having another pistol assigned, I think having that second pipe pistol would be quite useful. Let me get that done. Okay, so now if we hit shift 2, we've got this. Great. So that's 2. That's shift 2. I just like to keep everything organised. So, one of those ghouls went up there, which we might do. We might follow that ghoul up. Okay, he's on the way down. Let's see if we can kill him before he kills us. How did he get up there? He's on the way down. He literally is walking down to... I want to know how he got up there because I didn't see a gate. Oh, there's a body here too. Interesting. Okay, there is a gate. Very nice. You okay, monkey? How's the game? How's the video going? Is Brian Menard teaching you lots of cool stuff? You already know most of it? Well, after the first episode, he'll get into some really good tips for you. If you want to. If, yeah, is it, how far into it is it? Halfway? Alright, we'll keep watching it. He's a real good player, you know, so he'll give you some good tips. Alright, so we've got bad time to sneeze. Here we go, guys. Watch out. Hold on. God for that. Was it just the one? What do you want? Yeah. Just one. Okay, 2. Alright, 3. You can have 3 small ones. Haribo. Alright. Okay, here we go, guys. So we're doing okay so far. So, I'm not sure if I finished saying this. I know this is a zone. So, you know, there's a few raiders. Is that alive? As in... Thanks, Liv. I didn't know we had any strawberries left. Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's fine. Guys, we're in shit here. We are in the shit. He was standing so still. That raider was standing so still. I wasn't sure whether or not he was alive. Now, I feel like I did a little bit of damage to him with that headshot. Clearly not very much. Are we pushing our luck too far here? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I have a... How would you say? What would you call it? You know, sometimes it's very difficult to determine the line. Do you know what I mean? It's like, do you cross the line? Is there a line? Is it possible to ever really cross the line? Oh, interesting. Why is that? Now, is that a vanilla thing? Despawning bodies like that? Ooh. I'll take a frag grenade. Yes, I will. Molotovs tend to be more lethal to me than my enemies. So I think we'll stick with a frag grenade. If we enter... We've got Tarberry here. If we enter this area, it's going to be highly irradiated. Oh. Then we can save. He's following me, isn't he? He's there. You know what? Where's the entrance to this building? There is one, surely. If it's not this one, it's around here somewhere. What guns have we got here? Okay, I can use this, can't I? Alright. Oh shit, guys, this is it. Moment of truth. Get in! Jesus, he went flying. Oh, this is a lifesaver, this gun. We need more 44 Magnum rounds. Ooh. Double barrel shotgun. And a CS5. Where the fuck did that come from? Leave the power armor. Take the road levers. Yes, mate. What's she stuck on? Okay, give me a sec. Sorry about that, guys. My daughter just got her head stuck between the railings on the bed. You know the railings? You've seen that in the movies when kids do that? One of those moments. Okay, we're in the middle of something here, aren't we? Alright, let's see how we go. So, somebody's aware of us. I can't remember what my key is. What's my grenade key? We're gonna die. You can't throw grenades in vats, can you? got him. Got one of them. There's more voices. I don't want to make a run for it. Mate, they are tactical, aren't they? Keep an eye on that doorway. This is what I've been waiting for. It's this, you know. Get in. It's the gunplay, man. Wicked. All right, we're in for a good series here, I feel. Okay, I'm not hearing any more movement. How many rounds? 13. All right, I'll take it. Ooh, what have we got here? Pipe pistol? Really? That's not a pipe pistol. It is a... What is that? Tactical damaged EG-7L. That is not a pistol. Oh no. I've picked up too much stuff. What was that? First of all. Oh, it's a... Oh, it's a energy weapon. Yeah, we'll drop the auto pistol. I'm not a fan of auto pistols. Get this equipped on 4. Get this equipped on 5. Are we still overweight? We are. I can drop one of these. And the fact that it's damaged, I wonder if that just affects stats then. It's got a decent output. Also, we don't need all this stuff. Left arm, left leg, right leg. That gives us AP. Interesting. Leather chest piece. I'll take the raider chest piece. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that for now to get underweight. Are we going to survive? Should I rock the shotgun? For now, so I'm not messing around. I think I'm going to run with this on 2 and the shotgun on 4. Got that on 5. This thing though. Shit. Can't miss a shot. Oh no. Mate. Are we good now? I didn't mean to pick up that, oh, never mind. Alright guys, so we've got to... Okay, let's just, before we go looting everything in the world, let's just make sure the area out here is clear. Molotov stim pack. Alright, so here's the deal now. Here's the situation. How much junk do we have? Hardly anything. Really nothing. In terms of weight. And we are burdened. We're on the cusp. Oh, interesting. What an interesting sound. So what we're going to have to do here is leave a marker. I want it more like there. Although, honestly, I'd like to try and get it as close as possible to where we are. Alright, that'll do. Right now we're heading back to Bedford Station. My concerns are these bodies might despawn. Now we can carry stuff, but we're going to be overburdened. I'm not going to worry about power armor. We want as much of this gear as possible. So fusion cell, nice. I'll find a stash. Wow, we are moving very slowly. We can't afford to move this slowly. So what we'll do is, on the way... Oh, Jesus, that scared me. A mini nuke. Now this is a massive risk. Well, there's a container here. Alright, let's drop our stuff off in this. I'm just a bit concerned about those despawning bodies we saw earlier. The ghouls despawning. So let me drop off what we don't want. Alright, so we've dropped off a ton of gear in here that we want to come back for. So the aim now... Tell you what, actually, now that I think about it, I can keep as much on me. That'll do. So we're up to 98 over 100. Now we're going to head back to our base, which I think is this way. Yeah. We're going to drop off our gear. Make a lot of room in our inventory. And then the way that I tend to do this is for immersion purposes and to keep things kind of doable and not too tedious. If I set myself a specific mission where, you know, we've got a retrieval mission, we're going specifically to get our gear, we're not allowed to take any other loot as we go. So I'll let myself fill up my backpack, the Conquest bag, with all the loot that we've left there and bring it back in one hit. But we're not allowed to loot any other enemies or make any kind of deviations from that specific objective. That's if I want to gather or, you know, go and pick up some specific loot that I've left behind or move a load of gear from one base to another. I can put it in my Conquest bag and do it in a single trip without deviating from that mission. So that's what we're doing right now. We've picked up some really good gear there. After this, we may well be set up to attempt to take on Corvega. Sort of deviating a bit here. Now we do need to be careful. We did so well in that firefight just then. I thought I was done for when that guy popped his head around at the last second or ran around the corner. No. Nope. Alright, looks like we made it. Sweet. And there's our save. Alright, so we've got that progress saved. Let me drop off this stuff. Alright guys, so that's taken care of. So the plan now then, we have our save here at base. We're going to go back to our location over here. Grab the gear that we've left behind. Bring it back to base. And that should do us for this episode. We've made a little bit of progress there. Gotten ourselves some good loot. And yeah, I think at the end of the day from here, we are ready to maybe head into Corvega and have ourselves a fun firefight. Okay, this is not the gun for this encounter. So I've somehow set the wrong gun there. The wrong key. We're a bit tired. We've got suppressed immunity for another 45 minutes. Now, I'm going to start throwing down some sanity saves. You'll see me sanity saving more. And again, that's simply for the, you know, to take into account the element of crashes, potential crashes as we play the game. So if you see an auto save like this, that's only going to be used if the game crashes on us. If we die, we reload at the start of the day. You know, at our previous legit save, alright? So, you know, I'll probably just say sanity save as we go. Oh, yeah, so we're not supposed to be looting here because we're on a specific mission. So we discovered the super duper mart. So we'll make a note to come back and clear that as well. Places like that as we go, like I said, I'll make a note, otherwise I'll forget that we haven't cleared it. Where's our location? This way. That's what I was looking for. Now, the marker we put down wasn't exact. Here we go. Huh. The bodies have respawned. That's interesting. Okay, so this is what we left. Let's see how much this attacks our capacity. Okay, it's not too bad. It's a little bit over. Now, I deviated slightly there by looting a couple extra bodies. So what do I want to do about that? Because it's the first time, I'm going to let myself get away with it. Alright. Bear with me. I do lose track sometimes. But let me drop off this stuff. Okay, so that's dropped off. So now we have to head straight back to base. Hopefully in one piece. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Keybinds are screwing me over here. What's going on there? I want the little pipe pistol. I don't know. Alright, let's stick with the rifle. It's so weird. Alright. Let's just head back to base. Forget about it. Let's just forget about it. Moving on, moving on. Sometimes my brain gets a bit obsessive over things like that. It's like, well, I bound that key. Why isn't it working? I want to look at it right this second. Well, that can sometimes interrupt the flow, you know. Anyway, we're only there. We seem to be good. Bit weird that those bodies respawned in like that. Sanity save. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so it looks like we're good. Things are flowing, things are happening, things are moving forward. The loot hasn't spawned back in, so that's good. Let's just drop this gear off. So I'll get that done. Alright, so all the gear's transferred. I've set us up a little cook pot here. I've got all our food on us. So we can make a milet cake. It's going to let us breathe underwater for 30 minutes, which is interesting. Baked bloatfly. Grilled radstag. Some mutt chops. Can't make any water yet. Which reminds me, we want to get some bottles out of this bag. Out of our junk. I can search here. But not right now. I need to be on the right menu. Okay, so we've got 2 bottles. That's not going to do much for us. But it's something. So let's get this deconstructed. And tear down our camp. Alright, so here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. We are all set now for assaulting Corvega. I can drop that off. We've probably got a couple too many weapons on us, but I can look into that. We'll drop off our food. That's why we're so heavy. It's making me wonder why we're so heavy. Drop everything off. We're just going to take some bloatfly, a couple pieces of mutt chops. We've dropped off a load of stim packs. We've got 3 with us. Rad-X, Rad-Away. So now we are set to attempt to enter into Corvega. Tell you what I'll do. I want to drop the rifle off, keep hold of the pistol, keep the shotgun. And I'm not going to take that. That being the laser rifle. We'll leave that. Okay, so we're going to call it there. When we return in the next episode, we're going to attempt to attack Corvega. We've got a couple of areas here still to search. Super Duper Mart, the collapsed apartment building. And we've got ourselves a level up. So let's throw this into... I feel like toughness was good. But I want to make a little bit of a beeline for advanced locks. And perception's always going to be helpful with weapons accuracy and VATS. Because we're going to go through a lot of places that we'll have to backtrack through. Because we can't lockpick. So let's just make a bit of a beeline. 2 more levels. We'll have advanced locks. Alright. That's going to do us for now. I hope you're enjoying the series. I guess I can say thanks for bearing with me through these kind of, in these series when I do them. There's always like the first few episodes as I get into the swing of things. My brain's trying to figure out exactly how I want to be running these systems, and eventually we will get things dialed in, and we will find ourselves exactly where we want to be. Everything will be in place. It sometimes takes a little bit of time to just sort of knock things out early on, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please do remember to check the description for links to many of the other playlists that I've done on the channel in the past up to now. And yeah, just other stuff that we've got going on. Lots of State of Decay 2 stuff happening at the moment, which is really fun. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching, and I do hope I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.